Okay, what caused the downfall of Goanimate? This was mostly caused by the toxic community of immature kids and teens who flooded the site and created what's known as the grounding video trend. But how did this happen? I wanted to figure this out. After starting out earlier this year creating videos with Vyond, I began looking through the site's older content back many years ago when the site was called Goanimate, and soon became flooded with these bizarre, honestly weird grounded videos, and this got me a bit curious as to how this subculture started. So I began digging online, and as I was researching about this, oh boy, I discovered quite a lot. From what started as a single idea from a guy's vision to create a helpful tool for people, would go on forming one of the most toxic communities on the internet. This all started with a guy named Alvin Hung, who graduated from Columbia University with double majors in economics and computer science. During the mid-2000s, Hung had an idea to create an animated video for his wife. The only problem was that he didn't know how to draw much since he was a young kid. He tried searching for different animation programs that could create an animation easily for him, but couldn't find anything. He thought, what if there was a program that could create an animation in a very easy way, even if he didn't know how to draw? It was this problem that gave him a great idea, and in 2007 he founded a company called Goanimate, along with a website of the same name. His vision was to have Goanimate offer those capabilities for easily creating animations. Goanimate then went live in mid-2008, featuring a bunch of pre-made characters with the option to change their actions and facial expressions. These animated characters would be known as the Cartoon Classics theme. The site also provided backgrounds, props, and music. At the time, this was quite an original and cool concept, as nobody had really done it before and turned it into a site. Over the next few years from 2008 to 2011, Goanimate started developing new features and was growing a small community of users on the site, introducing new animated themes such as the popular Comedy World and Little Peeps, along with other features and add-ons such as Go Plus, Forms, and more. Over time, Hung also released two sites related to the main site, with Domino Animate released in May 2009 and Goanimate for Schools released in August 2010. Throughout 2011 to 2013, users were using the site's limited capabilities to create animator-like videos, with some being pretty well made. People were telling fresh stories, original characters, and even crafting visual effects within the site. There was also quite cool community features on Goanimate too, such as badges which users could get awarded for if they achieved something on the site, along with an Animator of the Month, where users could vote on the most outstanding and best quality user on that month. However, around this time, the grounding videos were starting to take off and become popular, especially on YouTube. But you may be asking, how did the grounded videos first come around? What really started this trend? In mid-2011, a short video titled Brian Gets in Trouble at School was released on Goanimate that left a permanent scar on the site and its reputation. Although there were a few videos on Goanimate related to being grounded before then, this was one of the first grounded videos that sort of followed that typical grounding video formula, which would then be seen on many other grounding vids later on. Even though this video wasn't intended to start anything major, and had the troublemaker actually learn from their mistakes in the video, other users who viewed the video wanted to create similar videos to that one. Except they ignored the lesson learned part of that video and focused heavily on the grounding part. Literally. That's when they would start introducing characters they didn't like, most notably Caillou, Dora, and many more. The rising trend of these videos gained popularity on YouTube in 2012, and continued skyrocketing for the next few years. These videos attracted attention from many kids and teens who saw this and began flocking onto the site to join the grounding trend, introducing new groups of videos, with one of the popular ones being Punishment Day videos, where the character which the user hates goes through crazy punishments in cartoonish ways, and behavior card videos, also known as dead meat videos, where multiple characters that the user likes and dislikes finish the school year and are given a coloured card. They're either rewarded or punished depending on the colour of the card, along with many other different groups of cringy videos. As 2015 rolled around, the community was, well, in a very faulty shape. Then in late 2015, Goanimate made an announcement. They'd be switching their site from Flash to HTML5. This was so they wouldn't be behind times with the current trends for many other sites that began migrating to HTML5. However, this came with a price. All the non-business themes such as Comedy World, Lil Peeps, and many more, which were the most popular themes at that time, will be removed in January 2016. But another likely reason too was because Hung was tired of the way Goanimate was being flooded by all those immature kids and teens, and giving the site a bad reputation, viewing it for serious business use, ever since businesses were showing interest in the site around 2012, and the release of the first business theme being business friendly on that same year. And boy, did this announcement cause a lot of outrage within the Goanimate community who couldn't understand this, with many people blaming and attacking Alvin Hung online, going as far as to create death-threatening videos of Hung that were made on the site he founded. Eventually the update arrived, causing many users to either flock to alternative programs or move to Goanimate for schools, which still had the non-business themes. But in mid-2018, Goanimate announced they closed down the site on June 30th next year, which they eventually did. After all this, the site would begin changing rapidly for the next few years along with the Goanimate community itself. In May 2018, Goanimate announced their rebrand to Vyond, and were developing a fresh new video maker called Vyond Studio, set to be released by the end of the year. Vyond Studio had a new modern interface and a new contemporary theme. Then in September, Hung appointed Gary Lipkowitz as the new CEO of the company, but Hung still stayed in the company as executive chairman. Back in the Goanimate community, users were using online programs such as Requestly to bring back the non-business themes onto Goanimate if they used the legacy video maker. But in December 2019, the legacy video maker was removed and fully replaced with Vyond Studio, making it seemingly impossible for users to now use the non-business themes. However, the Goanimate community didn't give up easily, because around mid-2020, a user going by the name Benson created Goanimate Wrapper, or simply Wrapper Offline, a project that featured all the main non-business themes such as Comedy World bundled in the software. It was like an offline version of the original site's non-business themes, except it didn't require an internet connection to use and couldn't be taken down. When many Goanimate users found out about it, they immediately went for it, now giving Goanimate a chance to live on. Meanwhile with Vyond, many Goanimate users had believed that the company would crash and go broke, but to me, they've actually succeeded quite well even without the Goanimate community, as it's still currently releasing frequent updates, and I've seen more people using the site for businesses than ever before, and also new users who are creating original stories on the site. I think many Goanimate users were annoyed with the way Vyond was heading would hit the company broke, but that doesn't appear to be the case. Now, it appears to be that the two communities being Goanimate and Vyond have sort of split up into their own separate ways. Despite the site's downfall, it has been able to move forward. However, Goanimate's likely going to be recognised for grounded videos forever, but that doesn't stop the potential for both of them to still produce good quality videos. And looking back at those good quality videos in the past, and the ones being produced today, has showcased that with enough creativity, just what possibilities can be done with such limited capabilities. Hopefully, as time goes on, more fresh and original videos created with Vyond and Goanimate are created, but I think that's completely up to the user, and what stories they want to tell.